Welcome back to the Open Outdoors YouTube channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing some winter camping in North America. You can see it's very snowy, very wintry. I figured I'd just point out that the sun is setting now in that direction. That is south. On this side of the mountain, there's probably going to be less snow because it gets more exposure from the sun. I think it's going to be dark in, I don't know, an hour or so. I think it's going to get quite cold tonight. And it might actually snow or rain tonight as well. Standing on some very shallow ice. So it will be getting very dark soon. So let's find a camp spot. I've just noticed actually, there's a big print here. Well, I'll probably be walking for a little bit longer because this bit here is a little bit steep. It is quite steep around here, so I need to find a more flat spot to set up camp, but I'll update you when I get there. With me today, I've got a little kiddie snow shovel. Now the first thing I'm going to do is obviously set up the tent, so see how big it is. Now we got 5. Fine. The more the merrier. My hands are getting cold. Sorta. That'll be okay. This tent's actually smaller than I thought, which actually I don't have any issues with. Okay. Now I've never set up this tent before, but I assumed that all the colours were the elongated bits. Seems this tent's had a battering in the past. Or maybe these poles are supposed to be bent. I don't know. So these were elastic. Maybe the elastic needs changing. Something. Because this is not very springy at all. Oh, dang it. Lost my grip. Just go with the first one for now. Okay. Another black pole, do the same for the other side. Gee, it gets dark so fast. And the days are so short as well. Yeah, it's only 6 o'clock. I wish these poles would just freeze together when I assemble them, to be honest. Come on, there we go. Stop being annoying. We got one last golden pole here. I have no idea what it's for, so I'm gonna have a quick look around. Kind of interested to see how this passes. Does that just need pegs? we're gonna need to find some like pegs, and I think we just have to find some sticks or something. And I think I found what I need. Alright, now I'm just gonna walk back to the tent, which is right there. Snow fell from a tree, nice. Sleeping mat, just chuck that in there. Now, sleeping bag. Put that in there. Hey, that's pretty much it. Let's head in. Tent set up, and I'll let you guys know when I go to bed. Obviously, I am in snow, so it is cold. The temperature is somewhere in the teens, and since I'm in the US, I don't know what the heck that is. The weather, it is clear skies tonight, very clear. So it will be a bit colder. Well, I'm in a taiga forest, so there's lots of little branches that I can break off these pine trees around me and start something up if I had to. So that's fun. Alright, well that's pretty much probably all you're going to need to know. If I can think of anything else I need to tell you, I will let you know. Obviously you guys couldn't really see what I was doing because it was dark. Well, in the corners here, I've just, well, I did tie them down. I don't know what's happened with that one. Pretty much on all the corners, all the corners I've just tied them. The back needed pegs, didn't have any, so I just used some sticks. So these golden poles, this one here is a golden pole. Can you see that angle? See that angle along there? That's a golden pole, and it does the same to form an X. Just gone 7 o'clock, but it feels like it's been dark for a very long time now. I'm gonna go to bed now. If there's anything I need to report to you about throughout the night, then I will. If not, then I'll see you in the morning. You won't be able to see it, but the forest has got a lot lighter because some clouds come over. It's actually got a lot warmer as well. I looked up and there's no stars, it's just clouds. You can kind of see that, can you? Can't you? One observation is that when I put my boots on, they were completely frozen. But they were solid chunks of wood. Good morning. Day has finally rolled around. Time is 8 o'clock in the morning. Current temperature, warm, and current weather, well, I think it's raining. The coldest it got last night was about -10 degrees. I think right now it's probably like 2 or 3 degrees. Have to double check all that. But yeah. Oh, my hands are cold. I should get my gloves back on. Head back down. Over here. Well, I'm gonna chuck my mittens back on and then cook some breakfast. Maybe before I do that, I'll get some water. Something I'm immediately realizing is that it's a lot colder outside than it is inside the tent. And like, not even in my sleeping bag, like inside the tent it was like at least 5 or 10 degrees warmer than it is outside right now. Obviously with the rain does come the warm, because that would be snow if it was cold. So obviously when the cloud came over last night it must have warmed up a bit. So it's pretty much 10 o'clock now. Just had breakfast and I'm just packing up the tent. And I'm just going to say this now, I'm definitely glad for this sleeping mat. It's probably one of the only times that I would use a sleeping mat in this cold condition. Just underneath this canvas here is icy leaves and stuff, and actually bits of ice. It was cold on the ground because I was sitting straight on the canvas. As soon as I sat on that, it wasn't cold. It wasn't warm, but it wasn't cold. have to take my gloves off for this bit. Sorry. I think a tree just fell down somewhere over there. Just had a loud crash. That took 22 minutes to take that thing down, I suppose. Which is not, I don't think that's too bad, I suppose. First time setting it up, using it, taking it down. It's always been sunny, but it's always stayed like at most 2 degrees Celsius. So the snow melts a little bit, but not really that much. Because this snow is like a week old now. The end result is that much snow. 10 centimeters perhaps. So just walking back, and I had to look at the weather. And apparently the coldest it got last night was 12 degrees Fahrenheit. So whatever that is in Celsius. Gee, my brain isn't working very well right now. Probably the cold. Thanks for watching the video. Consider subscribing if you're still here. It's a little bit different to what I usually do. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Wherever you are in the world, have a good day, night, afternoon, morning.